Hi, I'm Randy Alvarez. Welcome to this week's Randy Alvarez video blog. This is part 2 of what you need to know before you put that video on your website, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, or any other social media platform. We covered a few things, and I would suggest you read or listen to or watch my part 1 of this series. So this is part 2. If you're going to put video on the web, on your website, and I see this happening, try not to look down at notes or don't look at a teleprompter. It's not authentic. It's not real. It's sending a message that you don't necessarily believe cold what you're saying. It's okay to look at notes or even have them in your hand or a pen in your hand if that's your style. You can take maybe a peek one time. Look, there's not an official rule to this, but the goal is with videos, you want people to get to know you. You want to reveal yourself. And when you look at notes, you're revealing that you don't know your stuff. So don't look at notes. Number 2, don't brag about yourself. Too many doctors are bragging on their videos. Don't tell, if you're on the local news or you're on national news, and the advice I'm giving you is the advice that I give my clients that are going on national news, whether it's CNN or with Katie Couric or with Matt Lauer. And my advice is to be authentic, to be yourself. Try to reveal who you are. Don't tell the audience how you're different. And I see doctors doing this all the time, saying, my office is different because of X, Y, Z. My practice is different because of X, Y, Z. I'm different because of X, Y, Z. Could you imagine if I went out tonight and I go to a local singles bar and I meet a woman and I tell her, look, I'm different than all the other guys because of X, Y, and Z. It makes me a slime ball. Already I'm a slime ball. So if you want to show you're different, do it through your words, through your mannerisms, through your pace and your tone and your excitement and your passion. I want to make sure for those of you that watched my the first part of this 10 series program, that some of you have identified yourself as not being an enthusiastic person. I'm just not that kind of a smiley, outgoing person. You don't have to be. You can be soft-spoken. You can be passionate by showing your face. Again, not being monotone, highs and lows. Change your speed in which you talk. Whether it's going to be slow, you got to talk a little bit of fast sometimes. You want to play to all of the areas of influence, whether people are auditory, visual, and kinesthetic. And the third thing I want to cover on this segment 2 is verbal tics. Some of you are saying or I'm guilty of this one. I say so this, or so like I said, or so like I'm going to say. You have to be careful with this type of language. And really the only way to pick up on these verbal tics is to listen to the audio again or watch yourself on video. And if you're repeating phrases or things over and over again, like so, or like I said, or I'm going to get to that, there's no place in a YouTube video or video on the web for these verbal tics. That's this week. I look forward to seeing you again. And remember, talk and smile, be friendly, be approachable, and start letting people know who you really are. When you watch the video that you put on, look, I'm hoping that when you watch these videos, you get a sense of who I am. You get to know a little bit more about me. You know, they say the more you talk, the more you reveal. And that's what you want your videos to do on your website. For now, I wish you good health. We'll see you next week.